please join me in welcoming the Readers Theater Unlimited.
Thank you. And I've been chosen to represent Readers Theater today. My name is Tony Lorette, and I am one of the, 45 or so members of Readers Theater. For those of you who are not familiar with Readers Theater, we are a group of 55 plus people who are interested in theater but may not be able to memorize lines like the younger folk, and memories are maybe a little short, so we get to act with scripts in hand. And I might add that we're always looking for more interested people, so if you have an interest in theater, not necessarily acting, but there are many other aspects that you could participate in, such as play reading and selecting plays to be presented and things of that nature. So if you're interested, contact one of us for further details after the show. As our introduction was, we present 3 or 4 times a year. We do presentations at the Lacey Senior Center, the Olympia Senior Center, and the libraries, and by invitation at some of the retirement centers. It's really my pleasure to have been selected as the director for the first 3 productions that we're doing today. 3 short plays, which will be followed by a longer presentation of an old television program of about 1950, I believe it was. So, without further ado then, our first play is a 1-act play called The Incompatibles by Horace Holly. We'll be featuring Elizabeth Rabel and Mark Gray, and a little later, Herb Larson. The action starts as recently married Marion and Fred are at a corner table in a Broadway restaurant, prepared to enjoy a romantic dinner following a recent honeymoon.
No, I don't want any oysters or clams. I ate enough seafood in Atlantic City to last a season. I want some... Oh, what gorgeous flowers. Oh, I love the smell of roses, especially out of season. But the other tables don't seem to have any. Fred, did you?
I sure did, Marion. I knew you'd like them.
Oh, I do. But you mustn't be a silly boy any longer.
I will too. It isn't silly to give you flowers.
Oh, that's all right, Fred. Goodness knows I love flowers, but I'm not a young idiot who expects her honeymoon to last forever. I've had one experience, you know.
Yes, but you mustn't judge all men by him.
Oh, I don't. I knew well enough that you were different, or I never would have married you, but at the same time,
I'm gonna show you that a real man don't get over the phone and be married to a peach like you in just 2 weeks. You don't want me to, do you?
Oh, of course not, Fred. Didn't I say you were different? I just don't want you to set a pace that you can't keep up. You'd hate me in no time if I did.
I couldn't hate you, girlie. Besides, isn't this our first night back in the old town? We shan't have dinner out like this every day.
Well, I just don't want to have you flop like he did. Well, never mind. Let's see. What do you have, a cocktail?
Oh, let's see. What's the matter, Marion?
Shh, don't look around.
What's up?
Him.
Him who?
George.
Oh, good Lord. Don't mind him. He hasn't got anything on you now. You're mine.
I sure am. Oh, well, he isn't looking. He's with some other woman. By jingo, it's that millinery kid.
What millinery kid? Besides, what difference does it make? Let him have 100 if he wants them. We're happy.
The nerve of him. You know, I knew it was her all along. He tried to throw some bluff that it was some swell. I bet he paid good for those clothes.
Oh, come on. What do you have? Besides, she may have made the clothes herself.
Made them herself? Oh, a lot you know about women's gowns. No, they came from the Avenue straight.
Well, what if it did? What if it did? I'll get you a better one. You just wait.
Shh, he's looking over here.
Look at me and you won't see him.
The nerve!
What's he done?
He smiled right over here like nothing has ever happened. You know, I bet he's going to say something mean about me.
Let's change our seats. I'm hungry.
Oh, change nothing. Catch me giving him a laugh like that. You know, I could tell her a few things or two, that young... Huh? Now she's looking.
What if she is? Say, look here.
He's getting up. Look, of all the brass.
What?
He's coming over here.
Oh, he is? Don't you say a word. I'll take him on.
If he dares, I...
Hello, Marion. What? Got a grouch on your honeymoon?
No, I don't have any grouch. Don't you worry. You're the only grouch I've ever had, thank you, good Lord.
Well then, it isn't every woman gets rid of an incompatible husband and gets a hold of an incompatible one all in the same season.
Now look here.
Oh, that's just like him, Fred. Coming over here with a grin on like a kid with a new toy. Well, we don't want to have anything to do with you, see?
Sure. Excuse me for butting in. I just wanted to make a little announcement.
Oh, you did, huh? Oh, well, I'm surprised. I didn't think she was the kind of girl you had to marry.
I knew you'd have your little knife out for her. But why you should be jealous now, I can't see.
I'm not jealous.
Then what are you worried about then?
I'm not worrying. I'm only sore because you butted in when we were so happy here together without you.
Oh, excuse me. As a matter of fact, I didn't come over to make any announcement. It's too late for that.
Oh, married already, huh? Anybody'd think you'd wait a little while just for common decency.
I waited a day longer than you did anyway.
Well, that's different.
I beg your pardon. We were just ordering dinner. If you didn't come to make any announcement, why don't you just scurry
Well,
back
yes,
to...
what did you butt in for?
Why, I got a letter from your friend Grace, and she said that...
Grace? What did she have to say to you?
Oh, she said she was sorry I had to get divorced.
Sorry
But I told-
you had to get the divorce? Boy, wait till I fix her.
Oh, she's getting married too.
Oh? To whom?
Oh, that fellow, what's his name? Has got the garage over on 7th Avenue.
Snyder? Oh, so he's the one. Oh, well, I suppose she'll be all over town in her new car.
Sure, saw her today, a big yellow one. I always told you she was out for the money, and you thought she was in love with Jackson.
Hypocrite. She was in love, or so she told me. Cried all over me. Have you seen Jackson?
Yes, he's as blue as your old kimono.
Now look here, Marion. I'm not going to wait all night for my dinner.
Shut up, will you, Fred? Order your old dinner. Can't you see we've got more important business to discuss? All right, now, George, just what did Jackson say?
Mark Gray, Elizabeth Grable, and Herb Larson. Thank you, guys. Thank you.